guys, in today's video we are going to talk all about pubic hair. To groom, not to groom, or anything in between. So this video is for you if you want to have the guides to the pubic hair and whether or not you should mow the lawn or just trim the whole bush or keep it all natural, whatever that is. I am Celine Hemi, the Intimacy Angel, and I am here to help you bring your sexy back in life. So I'm loving this conversation today and I'm gonna have fun with it, but the first thing I want to bring up is that pubic hair are natural, right? And there's been this war on pubic hair going on, and it's been increasing over the years, and I see more and more people that are just saying like, oh, big no, pubic hair, terrible, dirty. They're associating hair with dirtiness, and really they don't go together. So if you were designed with hair, maybe there is a reason that you have hair. Hair can help to provide a little bit of cushion when you're making love. They also help to keep some of the bacteria out and protect your genitals. It's true that sometimes it can get in the way, especially if you like to perform oral sex, but there's a lot of options when it comes to your hair, and you don't have to just like trim it all or think like it's a terrible thing. So some of the things that I think are the best to do is to keep things always groomed and cleaned, because it can go a long way just trimming the bush down. And especially if you're the guy, you're gonna notice that if you trim down the bush and just cut it closer to your skin, suddenly everything looks a little bit bigger. Ooh, score! And you know, it just makes you look like you take good care of yourself, and that's really nice. It makes it inviting so that she might be more willing to give you oral sex. So just a little grooming, trimming goes a long way. You don't have to remove everything. Your option, if you do want to remove everything, are to shave. And there are some advantages because it's quick, you do it fast, you can do it in the shower, but then the regrowth happens pretty quick, and for some it can create a lot of ingrown hairs and pimples and itchiness. Like some people cannot shave because of that. So what else can you do if you can't shave? You could use waxing. Now waxing gets a little bit painful, and it takes a little getting used to it before you can be like, yeah, that's okay, I can do this. And waxing is easier when it's done by somebody else who's a professional. Now, I'm a licensed esthetician as too. Before I worked as a relationship and intimacy coach, I used to be an esthetician. So I have so much experience with grooming, trimming, Brazilian, removal of hair. I could talk for hours. But what I want to share with you is that it's easier if somebody else does it, or if you can get trained, because it can get really difficult to do it on your own. Now, what's nice about waxing is that it will last longer. The regrowth is much slower than if you were shaving. Now, the downside of waxing is that in order to wax, you have to have enough length out for the wax to stick to the hair to be able to remove it. So there is a little period of time where you have a regrowth, and you have to let it be long enough before you can wax again. And some people just don't like that. Another option is to use laser. Now, I'd say be careful, especially when you come close to your genitals with laser, because you never know, right? However, one thing that people need to realize is that laser is permanent to a certain degree. Actually, it's permanent for a few years, but then oftentimes it will grow back. It won't grow back as much as it was before you did it, but some hair will come back, and you'll have to do this every few years to get hair removed through laser. Some people really love this option. Others do say that it is quite painful. The downside is that it does get pretty pricey, but it's a nice permanent solution. Now, I think that when it comes to pubic hair, it's nice to keep a little bit of hair just so that there's something to play with, there's texture. And when you think about pubic hair, you don't have to remove everything. If you're a woman, you could have just a little triangle on the pubic mons, but get everything removed in the labia and around the anus. If you're a guy, you can shape things a little bit or groom. Now here's the thing, if you're a guy, you're most likely hairy, and it's gonna look really weird if you remove everything and then starting on your thighs, you're super hairy. So I think if you're a guy, the easiest and best solution is just to trim things and keep things just short but well groomed. And if you really want to remove things and hair, I'd say remove everything, because it does look a little weird to just have your genitals shaven or like hair missing here and then very hairy thighs. Ultimately, it's about really loving who you are, and don't just do something because it's fashionable, because you've heard that's what people do, what you should do. Like, listen to yourself. What do you like? Maybe at different times in your life, you'll like different things. Don't do things just for your partner because he loves this or she loves that. Do this because it makes you feel good about who you are. You have to look at yourself in the mirror and be like, oh, I love this haircut. Ooh, I love the look I'm sporting right now. And if you do this, no matter what you do, that's what matters. Always do what feels good for you and listen to yourself, because if you totally love and accept yourself fully, others will also do that. And I think ultimately, you'll find somebody who likes what you like, right? Don't just give in because that's what you read in a magazine you should do. Just do it because you love it, because especially if you're waxing, it's painful, so you have to have a good reason to do that. So remember, you were born a certain way, hair are beautiful, they're not dirty. Just make things groomed, clear, and enjoy what you've got and love yourself fully. Thanks for watching today's video. Make sure you subscribe to the channel and like this video.